MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Clayton Kershaw gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Donovan Solano is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 home.
That's ball two. Yep, that ball went out.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1.
Hey! Full count. 3-2.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Batting second.
At the plate, Austin Slater. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Slater.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance. He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The count now at 2-1. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. Relay to first, and Belt is gone. It's a double play.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 5.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Mike Yastrzemski is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-0. Here it is.
2 balls, no strikes.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
The set and the 2-0. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after. Kevin Gausman is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled
Who do you
last
got?
year. This
Well,
season's going to be about a bounce
The third
back
baseman.
year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Justin Turner is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the center
Time now
fielder.
to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Two and one.
Count is 2-1.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Got him to miss the
Batting
breaking
third.
ball there. Chris
The
Taylor
shortstop.
becomes the second out
Corey
of the bottom of the first.
Seager.
Corey Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
2 out, nobody on. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Leading off for the Giants, the second baseman.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Flores is retired, and there's one away.
Batting fifth.
Ready now, Evan Longoria, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2 balls and a strike to Longoria. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. And the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And into bat next it'll be Alex Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson
has a look. Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And no one will track it down.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fouled away. Another one sent foul. Longoria stands at first with 1 out. Popped up. Seager has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
batting 8.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey.
Buster Posey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Posey is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Skied into straightaway right. Slater's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the first baseman,
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Next up is Max Muncy. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Outside, that's a ball.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. From the belt, the pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Runner at first here, one man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Swing and a line drive. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Pulled toward right center field. Dickerson on his horse. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in, Will Smith. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next to bat for the Giants, Kevin Gausman, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
1-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Donovan Solano is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Fouled off. Kershaw now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Will Smith, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Will.
And that misses inside 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And that's over. 2-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Gavin Lux, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. A payoff pitch one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dickerson's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Gavin Lux.
Number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dickerson's going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here. I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double. At the plate, Clayton Kershaw. And that misses for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Popped him up. Posey over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding in, Justin Turner. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Turner.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, upstairs.
One and 0. Here it is. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Belt playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball one. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Sliced hard on the ground. Turner has it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores.
0-1's the count.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A high fastball is in there.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing...
And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Longoria playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Chris Taylor.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Dickerson's under it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Mookie.
So digging in now, Mookie Betts flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for San Francisco.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's Buster Posey now. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Kevin Gossman. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Kershaw's only play at first, so it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 7.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Donovan Solano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
1-1 the count. And there's ball 2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2 and 2.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Popped him up. Muncy moving to his left. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Giants leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading
Set
up
now for the bottom
Dodgers,
of the 5th, and here
the
comes
first
the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Muncy.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. Here's another 0-2. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 2-2 one more time.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. At the plate now, Will Smith. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is foul right side. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Gavin Lux will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Slater. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The first baseman.
Now batting, Brandon Belt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he fouls this one off. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Mike Yastrzemski. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants down in order. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
A.J.
Pollock is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Pollock.
Low with the splitter, ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Andrew Suarez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
59, Andrew.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That evens it up 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Belt has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 3.
So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor. No hits to this point. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Corey Seager is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 1-0 LA. David Price is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number
33, David Price.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wilmer Flores stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. That misses. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take...
Belted high in the air out to left. Bellinger looking up. And as Giants fans hear on television quite frequently, that ball is out of here. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Giants have come back to tie things here at 1-1.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Stepping in now Evan Longoria.
Evan.
As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Longoria will take the turn and head for second now. And your go-ahead run is in at second base with nobody out. He's got himself a double.
As we take a look at the replay.
Dickerson.
To the plate now, Alex Dickerson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Buster Posey stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He waits. Now the pitch.
No, that's down.
Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so it looks as though they'll just go ahead and wave him down to first base for free here. Brandon.
For San Francisco, number 35, Brandon.
Pedro Baez comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. 1-1 the count now. First and second now, 1 man out. In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's flared off to the right side. Betts in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The batter.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Donovan Solano. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball, 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Again, another foul ball. From the stretch, the 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. All tied at 1-1. Caleb Berriger is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 73.
Settling in now, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
2-1 now to Mookie. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Slater. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first
And
baseman,
that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Slater's under it. 2 gone.
now batting.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Line drive to left. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Into the box, Austin Slater. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. At the plate, Brandon Belt, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Career numbers against Baez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 0-1. Here it comes.
The count's 21.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
First and second here with nobody out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Wilmer Flores. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And that last at-bat where he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Betts. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Evan Longoria. And they're runners at the corners now. And Longoria won't be given a chance here as he's walked intentionally. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And into bat next, it'll be Alex Dickerson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Fouled away. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And he fouls this one off. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Seager is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll... Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Will Smith.
Will.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Gavin Lux. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Outside, 2-1. Popped him up. There to take it in is Flores, and there are 2 away now.
Now.
Next to hit,
Your attention,
Kike Hernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One and one, the pitch. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
He's set. The 2-2. Hit to third. Longoria's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Jake McGee will be on the mound to start the night.
Pitching for the Dodgers, number 41, Jake McGee.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Buster Posey is at the plate as he watches ball one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Chadwick Trump will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Giants, number 14, Chadwick Trump.
And a ball 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The batter.
So stepping in, Donovan Solano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fouled away. A pause. And the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Harleen Garcia comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
97, Harleen Garcia.
Digging in once again, Corey Seager, and he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
Oh, that's low.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now back.
Next will be the cleanup
right
hitter,
fielder.
Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to third. Taken in by Longoria. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting. The first
Standing
baseman.
in, Max Muncy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Ready with the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. New inning set to get underway. And
Leading
next
off
to
the
bat will
Giants,
be the outfielder,
the
Austin
right fielder,
Slater.
number 13.
First pitch
Austin
on its way. On the ground to the right side. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt. Your
Kenley
attention,
Jansen.
please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Standing in now, Brandon Belt. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 1-0. A ball and a strike. Jansen is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty D, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now. That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
3-1 to him now. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is Taylor. He's there and records the first out.
Up next,
ready once again, Mike Yastrzemski. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. Cut fastball there as he manages to just foul this one away. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
We got a full count.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Luis Basabe will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch. Wilmer Flores comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0.
2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0. Fouled off. Now the 2-1. 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. And another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive.
Longoria.
Blake Trinan is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. In now, Evan Longoria, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Trinan originally hails from Kansas. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are loaded here, one man out. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The center fielder, number 12.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Dickerson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Here's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. Luis Basabe takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Number 61.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Leading up for the Dodgers.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right there for strike one.
Bellinger.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Coming to the plate now, Will Smith. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Gavin Lux. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. The 0-1 offering. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still tied 1 apiece. In now, Buster Posey. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Buster Posey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Daniel Robertson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Daniel Robertson.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Robertson, a former Tampa Bay Ray. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Robertson, a California-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Donovan Solano comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. This is lifted out to left. Bellinger's on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 13, Austin Slater.
At the plate, Austin Slater. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. And the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. All tied at 1-1. Trevor Cahill takes over now to start the home 11th. And he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12. Jock Peterson will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. High in the air into shallow left center. Solano is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the
So the
third
lineup
baseman.
flips over and digging in, Justin Turner, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped up. Solano waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder,
Now at the
number
plate,
3.
Chris Taylor, looking to
Chris
change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Scott Alexander gets the ball as he'll take over.
For the Dodgers, number 75, Scott Alexander.
Now the pitch. Brandon Belt is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Ready on 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. And he got him. Now, programming note to pass along. Those of you tuning in to see our afternoon aerobics show, Get Fit with Eddie Cram. Unfortunately, due to the length of the game, that show will not be seen today. Ladies, we apologize. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Luis Basabe is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1 out, nobody on. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Scooped up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer.
Ready for another shot now. Wilmer Flores. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. Bottom of the 12th inning now. And stepping up as the shortstop, Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey.
And no swing, apparently.
Peter.
Ball one.
No strike.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And this is through into left. And there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Going to be
Now
interesting to
that's
see how
right
they
field.
play this. Deep
Smokey.
into extra innings, and now they've got the winning run on. Old school would probably bunt and move them into scoring position. But that's not an automatic decision these days. We'll see what they do.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And the throw is late at first, so they can't get anybody out.
Now that's first baseman, Matt.
Now at the plate, Max Muncy. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter. Could come through
Your
right
attention,
here.
please.
A chance to be the
Hitting
hero.
for the
Number
Dodgers.
43 will
Number
get a chance
43.
to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Out in front of it, strike one. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. There's one on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
Now
That was
that's
kind of a
left
high
fielder.
degree of difficulty play
Cody.
that time. You see the off-balance
Bellinger.
throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart. Now the 1-2 pitch.
That's outside.
Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with two gone now.
The catcher.
Stepping in, Will Smith. A two-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. One and 0. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and it can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We'll play as long as it takes. Still tied on MLB Network. Number 43 stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Striding into the box, Evan Longoria. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off for San Francisco, the third baseman.
He's set. Here it comes.
Longoria.
Popped him up. Lux is under it. 1 out.
The batter.
Into the box now, Alex Dickerson, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down and away. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Somebody always takes an offer. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
At the plate now, Buster Posey, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Aramis Garcia will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 16.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The set and the 1-1. 1-2 now.
1-2.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 hit, 1 left. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. All tied at 1-1. Wendy Peralta enters the game now as she'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning.
Peralta.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And that's just off the outside corner and low, ball 3.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Scott Alexander.
Now to the plate, Scott Alexander. Here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. Throw. And it'll be in time. Posey delivers the strike to get him.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Austin Barnes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
2-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Fielded cleanly by Belt. Solano for 1. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Victor Gonzalez is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Victor.
Digging in, Donovan Solano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Slater. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
A bouncer up the middle. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman.
Riding in once again, Brandon Belt. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a litlittle test right here.
Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. From the wind, the 2-0. Lays off, and it's 3-0. 2 out, nobody on. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
3-2, full count.
3-2.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Basabe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Digging in now, Wilmer Flores. He enters this plate appearance, 3 for 6 in the ball game thus far. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout, as that will now load the bases.
Up next for the Giants, the third baseman.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Evan Longoria, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
1-0. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. On to first, but it's too late, as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Dylan Floro answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Into the box, Alex Dickerson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Bellinger is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 3 left. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Giants 2 and the Dodgers 1. Tony Watson enters from the pen now, as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
The center fielder,
The pitch.
Chris Taylor.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. To third. Longoria's there. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 5.
Standing in, Corey Seager. He singled his last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 43. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken to throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Flores gets down to make a great play. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Wandy Peralta claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tony Watson records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon.